Okay. How do I know? How do I know? Live? Oh, look. This maybe I can live. Does it work? I don't know what's going on. It says I'm live. Just do that to there, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't show anything there. How do I get this? So those are done. I don't understand. Let's see. How am I supposed to know? If my stream is working? They're not a dashboard? Do I just go to my channel and okay, so it shows up there. So I have to go to my main page and do that. Okay, YouTube, I maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's the first time I've tried to stream on here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. We're just gonna play some. We'll look to see if anybody comes and finds us. If nothing else, we'll have more videos for the channel. I was just gonna make a small video, so I just released a small video for this game. It's definitely a cool game. Something weird, something different, and different good. Because we have devs, especially indie devs, that are out trying to do something different, and we're not getting the same garbage and games that are not ready to be released by these the AAA devs that are more worried about trying to churn out a quick trying to put as minimal money as they can into a IP and just crank the dollar bills out, which is usually what ends up happening. Is it's your good auction that is slightly helpful. Let's put another one there. So you get these devs, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But they try, and it's this game, the scaling difficulty on it in the very beginning is incredibly difficult. Either that or I just suck, and it's possible that I just suck. I'm fine with that. I'm oh geez, nope. That is not the way I want it to go. Oh no, you blew up my repair bots. I needed those. No, shoot at him. He's the one shooting at me. The rocks aren't shooting at me. Fuel tank. Sure. More guns. More repairs. Yeah, go repair stuff. So the game is new and interesting and something different, like I said, and in the other video, it's It's $3. Like seriously, it's $3. Like I don't know. So for those that don't know who I am, which is pretty much everybody on YouTube, I'll let you come over here from Twitch. I've been streaming on Twitch for about 7 years. Trying to change some stuff up. Twitch is not great for discoverability. It's not great for for new people to find the channel. It's difficult. And nobody goes to Twitch to watch VODs. Like that's not something that happens. So what ends up happening is you make content. If people don't show up for the live show, then it's pretty much dead. I've been moving the VODs over to YouTube from Twitch. I'll continue to do that. My goal, I kind of covered this on my stream or in my Discord, is to continue to stream on Twitch. I am an affiliate over on Twitch. I've been doing it for 7 years. Have like 800 followers. Like I'm doing okay. I'm not, I think I would be doing better than the average. But the problem is this discoverability, trying to bring new people into the channel, it just isn't working. I've noticed over the past like 2 years, I've been sitting at about 800 followers, and it's not. It moves up a couple of points, and then I lose some bots that follow. And then it'll move up a couple of points, and then I'll lose some bots. And I'll move up a couple of points, and I just this two-step of forward and backwards, and I'm not making progress. And I don't want bots to follow me anyway, so I'm glad they're getting better. But it's just demoralizing. So I've decided to kind of start trying to branch out and see if some reason if we can get over to YouTube and try to do something else. I've fought trying to do this for a long time, and I had this stupid brand loyalty to Twitch. And I say stupid brand loyalty to Twitch because Twitch doesn't give a crap about it. They don't care about any creator over there. They've proven time and time again they do not care about brand loyalty over there. They are about the creators. Unless you're somebody high end. And as soon as you start talking bad about them, then you're out, right? So look at and that's another thing. Like look at Dr. Disrespect. Oh wait, I can't say that name on Twitch because I'll get banned. Like why the hell can't I say that name on Twitch? It's gonna murder me. I haven't even got that. Okay, okay, fine. Why is this thing so loud? I turned it down. Try to put a can in. Put another can. Not that that's gonna really help. Jesus, just die already. Stop with the flamethrowers. This game is so punishing. Oh god, it's so punishing. Alright, let me move that over there like that. Let me move this up here. Let's see. I'm gonna try. Give me a second. I'm gonna do a couple of things. Searches. Uh, this. Let's see. All right, let's do that. See if we can convince a few people to come hang out. Don't get me wrong, I was going to play this game anyway today. So it is what it is. Trying to slowly get all my stuff set up. I'm still not sure if I've got the, like, there's got to be a better, easier way to make sure that my stream is going out with proper speed. We have to turn it down. That is so loud. You know what? Maybe I'll just go die with. I'm gonna die so I can get I'm gonna die so I can get to the main screen and try to reset the sound because it is ridiculously loud. You guys kill me? Is there a way to just murder myself? There he is. Main menu. Options. Turn down the volume a bit. Okay, let's try. Let's 5. Okay. Try that. Mr. Silence, how you doing? Trying some crazy stuff out. Trying to get the stuff figured out. Obviously I don't have all my tools from Twitch over here. But you know, we're trying to bring some of the tools. My team announcer bot obviously isn't here because oh wait, we don't have teams here. So it's not going to ding at me, so I'm actually have to try to pay attention to chat. So, okay, would you grab that? Would you grab that? Would you grab that? Thank you. All right, let's go with that guy. Fuel tank. Gun. Shield. Nope. Don't want to go that way. How are you doing today, Silent? At least you have the same name, so it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, Jesus. I have a lot of pews up there. You have Twisted Link to teams. I don't understand what that. I'm very confused. Yeah. So no, we have I have a team announcer bot over on Twitch that allows me whenever somebody comes in and comes into the channel and they're on a team that I'm on, it basically auto shouts them out for you to go look, check them out. I think here what I'll end up needing to do is like for EV and damage and people like that, if they do have a YouTube page, I may just have to set up something that if Evie speaks in the channel, it would just give her an auto shout out. I can set all that up, but I just have to set each one of them up manually, I think. But I don't. Oh, she's dead. Dude, this game is so freaking. It's so punishing in the beginning. I don't know why I love it so much. But yeah, but no, it's a program that Pete wrote for me, and Pete was worried about about rewriting it, and I told him, I was like, nope, don't even bother. I'm like, we're okay. I'm like, originally I was going to say if I get partnered on YouTube before I get partnered on Twitch, then we'll worry about it. But I realized that the odds of me getting partnered on Twitch are pretty much zero. As much as I want to put work into it, and I continue to put work into it, I've pretty much given up the hope that at some point in the future I'm going to be partnered. Like it's so hard. Like the discoverability over there, like that stuff is just, it's just ridiculous. And as you know, as much work as we put into trying to get partnered over there, I don't think it's possible really to do, unless you're just extremely lucky. You have to be a Dr. Disrespect, or you have to be a Pokimane or a ninja, or you have to be somebody that is just catches a lucky break. I'm going to get straight into it today. Like I'm not on Twitch today. I can because the problem is I can't voice my opinion on Twitch. A lot of it is that I've been watching videos for Scientology. Like I watched Leah Remini's Scientology expose stuff. And like it hit me that a lot of the stuff that Scientology and like a cult does, Twitch does a lot of the same crap. And it's this controlling thing, right? Because Amazon, Twitch, they do not care about it. Like the company I work for, if I quit tomorrow, they're going to replace me. If I leave Twitch today and just went over, cancel my account, shut it down, they wouldn't even bat an eye. Right? So I'm not trying to be like, oh, they're horrible. No, they're a company. They don't care about me because I'm not bringing them money. Right? Hell, they don't care about Dr. Disrespect. And he brought up a lot of money. And because he embarrassed them, they tossed him. And I truly believe that he lied to him about having an offer from Mixer, got a large amount of money, and I think that's what they got rid of him for. That's my theory. I don't have any proof. I don't have anything. That's just pure speculation. But it seems pretty likely. So, and I'm pretty sure they probably, paid him off some huge amount of money to cancel the contract. So when they did that, it probably came with a gag order that he's not allowed to talk about it. uh, which is pretty standard when it comes to companies dealing with stuff like that, right? It's because they can't talk bad about the company, like no matter what, we can't talk bad about the company. But when you start getting into stuff like that, where these controlling relationships, and I made this big post on the Discord about, I've been in a bunch of controlling relationships in the past where people are trying to control what I'm doing and control the people I'm talking to, and I have my own issues and my own mental things, and it is what it is. But it causes me to get into relationships like that, and then think that, oh no, Twitch loves me. They really no, Twitch doesn't love me. YouTube doesn't love me either. Like, they don't give a crap. The difference is on Twitch, like, trying to get discoverability. If I'm not on the top freaking edge of reality, then I'm nobody's gonna know that I'm alive. At least on YouTube, I literally just copied some stuff over here and just started uploading a few little stupid things for no reason, and just stupid little stuff, just to see if it would. Yeah. So Dr. Disrespect. No disrespect to him. I've never watched his channel. I never, like, it's not my thing. But he should be allowed to do what he wants to do. Like, I completely defend his right to be that character and to be the game that he plays and that stuff. I'm not going to do that, but I will defend his right to do it. And that's the difference, right? Like, I don't particularly care for that brand of entertainment, but that's his thing, not mine. Like, and that's okay. So and that's where the problem is. So neither here nor there. The big issue is that the discoverability on Twitch is garbage. It's just garbage. And like, I'm not a numbers guy, but if you're not growing, then why? Right? My whole point of life and trying to do stuff, you guys see it right here below me, is that extra life thing. That's all I'm here for. So if you guys want to donate to Extra Life, I'm here to raise awareness. I'm here to raise money for Texas Children's Hospital. That is why I'm here, right? But if I'm not growing my channel, if I'm not growing the community, then I stagnate in the amount of money I can raise for the hospital. So in order for me to continue to raise money and raise more money and more money every year, I need to grow the channel. I need to grow the community, and I need to get larger. That is not happening on Twitch at all. And no matter what I've done in the last couple of months, I've raised all kinds of stuff. I'm starting to raise all kinds of hell in different places. I'm trying to literally scream and yell and jump up and down and get people to come hang out with us. And on Twitch, it's not doing the damn thing. So now, that being said, if you guys want to come hang out on Twitch with us, you're more than welcome. Please come hang out on. I stream over there Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, really weird times. The plan right now is for me to start streaming over on YouTube on Sundays and Mondays, and try to see if I can get some sort of traction over here. If we start getting massive amounts of traction on YouTube, and Twitch continues to stagnate, we will rediscuss my options at that point. But at the moment, the goal is to run the two things independently. I cannot stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, like, normally I would stream this I'd be streaming this on Twitch today also. but I can't because I'm an affiliate over there. And in order for me to stream on YouTube, I have to stream. I just added Twitch tether mode to YouTube. It feels like Twitch. I don't even know what that is. The only thing so far, and maybe I just need to watch some videos and stuff, the interface, like I'm used to Twitch, and maybe there's on YouTube also, but I'm used to my dashboard mode over there, where I can kind of see the stuff and see the info. Like I'm not used to, and it's just different. Right? It's not good. It's not bad. It's just different. I want to be like, oh, this is broken, because I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid and I just haven't set it up correctly, which is quite possible. And I just need to figure out what those screens are. But part of today is trying to make those screens set up, trying to figure out how to get the things done, how to get the stuff set up and together. As for especially for all the subs over on Twitch and stuff like that, I'm not planning on shutting down anytime soon. And if that ever becomes a thing, then at that point, there will be lots of notice to make sure that subs get canceled and notified beforehand, because I don't want people to not get their money's worth out of a sub or something on Twitch. Like if somebody's going to do that, it is what it is. But as far as I can tell, not even trying on YouTube, and I literally have put minimal to no effort into YouTube. I've gotten quite a few, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not like 32 followers or something stupid. Like, I'm not even doing well. But like, seriously, minimal effort over here, and we're making progress. We're getting up to a few amount of people coming in. I have a couple of videos that have like 250 views on them, and here I am. And that's how messed up and how Stockholm syndrome frickin' Twitch has got, where I think 250 views is some astronomical frickin' amount of people. Like seriously, most YouTubers would be like, 250 views, dude. What do you do? But like I've never had that on Twitch, and it's not even like by my stretch of imagination, the stuff that I would watch. It's not even an awesome video. Like they're not edited, and I really need to probably get into editing and probably doing stuff like that, because my problem is I don't want to listen to my own voice, so that's a problem. So editing my own videos is difficult, and now I understand why so many YouTubers have somebody else editing their videos. So whether I go down that path or not, I don't know. The problem is obviously if somebody else edits my videos, I've got to be able to compensate them for that time, and I don't know if I'll be able to afford to compensate them for their time, because yeah, let's go with parts damage. We'll slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, the nuke's so bad. The nuke makes me happy. So, and that's really where I'm at. So eventually, yeah, if we can get that stuff done, where I can start editing stuff, things like that on YouTube, it would be a lot better. But I've been mostly a live streamer for a very long time, and the original thought process was for me to make content and to edit it, record it, and just. And I think I even have a bunch of editing software and stuff that I bought at one point and just never really used. So I just need to get into it and actually do it. But for the most part, the plan is to kind of hang out over here on Sundays and Mondays, maybe Tuesday afternoons if I'm off. Wednesday afternoons if I'm off on those also, so that way we'll stream in the morning over on Twitch, and then we'll still bring the VODs from Twitch over. So if you're only on YouTube and you refuse to go to Twitch, that's fine. We'll bring the VODs from Twitch over here, because like I said, I've got so much work and effort into Twitch. I don't want to start, getting rid of that, because I've got a lot of fun. And trying to get YouTube set up so that it's done. Would you shoot at the guy shooting me instead of the frickin' rocks? That would be great. Oh, good. Now I'm dead. Jesus. This guy just... And the problem is like, no matter... Like, I cannot get to the other side. No matter how fast I go, no matter what I do, I cannot reposition. He positions himself where he wants to be, and I cannot get away from it. And of course, he's got flamers and shields on the front, so I'm just screwed. Oh, look, an F again. So, he's such. Let's see. There's less interaction with bits and channel points and other stuff. Yeah, it's just chat. There is that, and the channel points and things like that. I think I can. I don't know. I have to look and see. I don't know. 45. Oh, we can do 40. Let's do this. Let's at least get missiles. Now I need it. Now I need to get 75 points. So, and the problem is it's mostly based on that, right? And I think the only thing you can do over here is I think you can do super chats. I don't know if those are even a thing that I can do yet, because I don't have monetization, so I don't know if you can even do like a super chat or anything over here. Yeah, well, there's no affiliate program on YouTube. It's basically I have to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and then I basically partner. But the difference is between here and Twitch is here, that's a time thing. That's a time thing. Like if I put the time into YouTube, I will eventually get that. Like if I had to put 7 years of time into YouTube, I would definitely be monetized over it. Not a question in my mind. I would definitely be monetized. I've done the same thing on Twitch, and yeah, I'm monetized. I have affiliate. It's, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's not like my time over there's not wasted. But I think my efforts over here would be a lot more rewarding. And obviously, with the other difference is if I had some issues where in the beginning of the year, I had a really rough year, and I basically didn't stream for 5 months. It's 5 or 6 months. It was a really long time. It was a lot. And I was going through some stuff, and it basically, I couldn't stream. I couldn't. Now, that being said, I could have been churning out YouTube videos, like, because I could have made videos, and if I didn't like it, then I could just kill it, you know what I'm saying, and not put it out. And it would have been a lot better. And at least that way I would have been putting something out. But YouTube, even all that old stuff would have still been there, and people would have still been watching it, and it would have still been, you know what I'm saying? Like, the channel would have still been progressing. I could have still been growing, even though I wasn't able to get myself out of my shell and interact. So I don't talk about a lot. We're kind of talking about a mental health day anyway. So, and January 2nd of this year, I lost my father. And November of last year, I ended up putting my father in a nursing home. And I knew at that point I was losing my dad. And trying to come to terms with that is difficult. And for me, with my dad in a nursing home, that was the most important thing in my life. That for my dad to know that I didn't put him in a nursing home because I didn't want to deal with him. I put him in a nursing home because that was the best place for my father. To care for him, to give him the best possibility of life, and to hopefully get him out of the nursing home, he had to go in, and that sucks. And it was a lot of sleepless nights, and it was very difficult for me to make that decision because I was so afraid I was making the wrong decision. So before I made it, I wanted to make sure that it was the correct decision. So I put a lot of effort into it. I second-guessed myself a lot, and tried to make sure that I was doing it for the right reasons of the best interest for my dad. Not the best interest for me or anybody else, but the best interest for my dad. So part of doing that, though, was since I had put him in the mornings, the days that I had off, or that I was off from work, I would go visit him in the nursing home and make sure if he needed anything, or if something, happened, or, I could take care of him. And to all the horror stories that people hear about just people being just, oh my Lord, I am going to get destroyed. There's some horror stories of nursing homes and people being put in there and not getting cared about. And I wanted to make sure my dad was taken care of. And the only way I can do that is for me to go in there every single day and basically make sure that the nurses and my dad knew that I was in there. So if I went in there and my dad had a complaint about something, I would fix it. And I was on a first name basis with a lot of people in the nursing home. But in order to do that, in order to make sure my dad was taken care of, it made it where I was unable to stream because I just didn't have the time. And then the days when I did have time, I was just so spent. It wouldn't have been good content. And then, so January 18th, think 17th or 18th, I contracted COVID. January 22nd, I lost my father. So for the last 5 days of my dad's life, I couldn't go see him. And that hurts. And that hurt me a lot. But it was one of those things, like if I went and seen him, then I basically was signing his death warrant. That sucks, man. Yeah, there's some real bad repercussions from that crap, man. The first time I caught it, I thought that I thought I was done, because it took me like 3 months to get over it. Like it was like 3 weeks where I just had this cough and I was just drained. It just killed me. So the big thing and stuff is, and then in January we lost them. So it took me a lot of time, and unfortunately, you guys on YouTube, if y'all don't know who Pete is, he's usually the voice in the background. He's usually in helping me make sure the streams are moving along, watching, making sure I'm not doing something goofy. He programs and writes mods for me, things like that. Pete is an awesome friend. Like, he lives in Australia. Never met the guy in person. Talked to him on Discord. Met him through Twitch. Pete is an awesome dude. And he would just send me a message every once in a while, be like, "Hey, how you doing? Doing okay? Hey, I was checking on you," and just kind of just gently poking me every once in a while, and pull me back, right? So Pete is amazing, and it's one of those things. Like it is what it is, but you know, it's hard. But the moral is, and that whole time that I was going through that, if being on Twitch gave me nothing to help me. Like I got no extra followers. Like I didn't get any followers that time, and yeah, I wasn't streaming. Like I got, the payouts. I think there's a few people that kind of left their subs going, and like I was actually getting to the point of I was trying to look into how to stop them, because I wasn't sure if somebody had just had it running and not realized it, and I felt so bad about not streaming and people giving me money to stream. Like it seemed wrong, and that was part of the reason for trying to come back, and I probably came back. It's one of those things, I may have come back a little bit too early, but at the same time, some days you just got to rip the Band-Aid off and go for it. But if I'd have been on YouTube, then the channel would have still been going. It would have still been growing. It would have still been, that traction. Like, yeah, even though I hadn't streamed in a while, I could have literally just went in and posted a video, put it on the main page, and said, "Hey guys, sorry, I'm going through some stuff right now." And people would have been like, "Oh shit, okay, well that sucks," and at least people would have been known. And then when new people come to the channel, they're like, "Why isn't this guy posting in 5 months?" There's a video right there explaining, right? And it, like, to me, that's a difference. Whereas with Twitch, it's like, "Oh, you're not actively streaming? Oh, well, screw you, we don't care." And that's just, I don't know, it's just a different mentality, I guess. And that's kind of what I'm looking at and kind of what I'm seeing. And at least with this, like, I have one of the comments on one of my videos. Then it makes me laugh every time I see it. But the dude's like, he's like, "How did this even get in my feed?" Right? I don't know what he was searching beforehand, or why it showed up in his feed, or whatever. But what it is the video was getting traction, and there was lots of people watching it because it's for insect swarm, which is another weird game that doesn't have a lot of videos on it. And it, I think it showed up because it was just getting traction, and it just showed up on Fortnite stream. So if you are, dude, I'm sorry. Like I don't know how the algorithm works, but it's the point that the algorithm works, and that here I am, 32 people. I'm amazed at 32 people. My content's being recommended to people that have no reason to see me. That, that to me is important, because that doesn't happen on Twitch. Like Twitch doesn't do that. Like nowhere is Twitch going, oh, here, here, you're a brand new person. Here, let me recommend your content to completely new people that don't know who you are. And I wish they would. But so what does Twitch do instead? They say that they're removing gambling sites from Twitch, which all they did was they outlawed a few uncertified sites, and they didn't say if there's not any site that's not authorized in the U.S. is banned. They said these specific sites are banned. So the whole point of that, the whole problem is people are making fake sites and they're scamming people out of money, and that's such stupid. To change what quick, but the and missing the custom color, yeah, that's going to be a mess. But it doesn't seem like it's like it's a political statement. It's oh no, see, we fixed the gambling, see, but they didn't really fix it. And then the next thing they release is oh hey, yeah, we're gonna fix this 70-30 split. And I'm like, wait, there's a 70-30 split? Like, oh, well, it's only for special creators, that were basically grandfathered in, which is okay. Like, I get it, like that, if that's a thing that you're doing. But now you're like, oh, well, we don't want to give it to everybody because we don't want to remove the specialty of their contracts, but we're going to take it away from them. Well, then you could remove the specialty of their contracts anyway. So, and if anything, why in the hell would you punish somebody for making too much money? Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, and it's just blatant greed. It's like, oh, you made over $100,000. Okay, well, we're gonna take your special rate away. So your second $100,000 will take you twice as long to make. Yeah, it's pure. Oh God! Speaking of greed, ow. No, run away faster. I'm dead. Like, this guy's so. But yeah, no, it's pure greed, right? And so, like I said, I was watching Leah Remini's Scientology videos, or her TV series, and it's just so much of the stuff that, like I have a problem with Scientology. It's so many little things in there. I'm just like, wait, Twitch does that. Like, the whole, okay, well, somebody left Twitch. You can't talk about it anymore. They were banned. Yeah, we exiled them. You can't even mention their name anymore. Why the hell can't we mention their name? Why can't we talk about the controversy and have discussions as to why that was a good or a bad thing? Like, yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Like, why can't we talk about it? Like, why can't I mention, somebody that's been banned on the platform as an example of why you should or should not do something that they did? Like, that is so absurd to me. The whole, trying to and then the host thing too, like the removing the host feature, like what? And the only thing that I can think of, and the reason that they're removing the host feature, is because, yeah, shutting, yeah, but the whole reason. Oh, geez, I am so dead. Oh yeah, I am beyond the dead. But like, so the whole reason I think they're removing the host feature is because they want to control what my channel is showing in the time that I'm not live, so that they can promote the people they want to promote. And who are they promoting? They're promoting the people that are making the most money, that they can pull the most money out, right? So once again, let's go back to Scientology. Who does Scientology promote? The celebrities. The celebrities can do anything they want. They can get away with literally murder because they're a celebrity, and they're pulling more people and more money into Scientology. And if they're pulling more money and people into Scientology, they can do anything they want to do and get away with it. And that, and there's things like, especially on Twitch, where like there's been people that have done things on Twitch that like any normal person would have been banned. Their account would have been nuked into the ground, and they end up with like a 2 or 3 day slap on the wrist of, oh, don't do that again. Like it's just insane. Like it just, to me, it's double standards, and it's and I don't expect them to go up to bat for the little guy, but there's certain things that should be straight across the board bannable offenses. Yeah, exactly. And then honestly, just even though I'm on YouTube, like it's quite possible expressing my opinions can be enough to get me kicked off the server, or off the server, off of Twitch, right? Like it's possible. And the thing is that's another thing too. Like if you speak like, hey, these are problems and these are issues, then that should be okay. Like last time I checked, it's still a free country. Like I still have freedom of speech. Like I can express my opinion, and that's what these are. These are my opinions of things and ways that they should be. And I don't control Twitch. I'm not in charge of it, and I get that. And I understand Twitch is there to make money. I get that too. Like, but you can be kind of, you can be a slightly fair about it. You don't have to be, to the point of such a greedy thing where, like, I'm waiting for Twitch to put in loot boxes and, stuff like that. Like I said, I still plan on staying over there and doing it because I've got so much time and effort into it. I don't want to abandon the community there. And that's really what that is about, is I don't want to abandon our community there. But we'll see if this takes off and people are willing to oh, like, oh, screw it, let's go over there. Then being lenient while banning other systems. Yeah, no, it needs to be, if you have a seriously bannable offense that says that this is something that we do not allow, then it should be allowed. And it doesn't matter who it's from. It doesn't matter who does it. If it's a seriously, like, no-go bannable offense, holy crap, I can't hit nothing. Would you guys shoot at something? Jeez and rice, they are angry. Evidently I picked the hornets. And I'm not asking for special treatment. I don't I'm fine with being special just like everybody else. But I want the same treatment as other people. And I understand that that will never happen. Like in a world where, you know, ninjas and Pokemans and Doctor Disrespects exist, they're going to be treated better. Because, oh, I got a D minus. I understand I'm going to be treated differently because I don't pull in money like they do, and that's not my goal. That's not my I'm not trying to do that. I'm here to try to raise money for a charity and to build a cool community and to have fun and a good time, not necessarily, try to get money or clout or stuff like that in here. I'm trying to get. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna find the right page that I want over here. I think it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to slowly figure out the whole YouTube set it up thing. And open the lab. Open the lab. Okay. 45. I need 75. All right. I really want 75 points. If I can get to 75 points, I'm happy. Well, happier. I'm still gonna die a lot. But the whole thing is it's just kind of one of those things. It's a question of fairness and tell me what the rules of the game are so I know how to play it, and I don't feel like I'm being I don't need to cheat. I just want to know what the rules are. Because if I know what the rules are and everybody's playing on an even playing field, I have nothing to complain against. And hell, I'm not even getting into the whole freaking, female versus male. Like, it is what it is. Like, some people are lucky. Like, they have an advantage, and I don't even have a problem with somebody. Yeah, Backpack Hero is amazing. We may do that later too. At some point, I may switch over and go to Backpack Hero, or I'll probably need to shut down and take a break, and I may come back later tonight with Backpack Hero. I was gonna try to do I've been trying to do more like Discord streams, especially on days like today. Like I would normally try to do like a Discord stream. But I think, I don't know, the Discord streams aren't going, and it's not like anybody's required to be there, or that I even meet anybody there. It's just, hey, if you want to come in and chat, like, that's the thing, right? And it's meant for people that I'm trying to give access, if that makes sense. Like, it's one thing because people don't get to talk a lot of times or express their thoughts, their opinions, because obviously on stream I can't have a bunch of people come into the stream. Some streamers do that, they do it extremely well, and it works for them. I will never do that. I am never going to bring a bunch of random conversations into the stream and have 15 people in the stream all talking about different things. It's hard enough for me, and the days that I'm streaming a game and there's somebody else streaming it at the same time, like, that's confusing enough for me. So, and then because then we're both trying to compete, and if somebody almost always ends up dominating the conversation, and it's not good, right? And you get one personality that's kind of dominating, and they just start taking over the conversation, and then if the streamer themselves isn't the dominating personality, then it's a problem. And if you have two streamers that are trying to fight over each other, it's just I'm not going to do it. So it's my thing, but the Discord streams that when I do those are meant more for if somebody does want to come in and they want to be able to, talk and chat and do stuff, and then they're not on stream, and the whole point of it is to have it a little bit more fun and make it a little bit more easy for people to get into, and easier for the the conversation to be fluid and not have to worry like I have to dominate the show or communicate and make sure that the stream is moving. Yeah, it's a different audience, right? But for the most part, the only people that show up in those, I think you've shown up in one or two of them. There's been like a couple of people that have shown up in a few of them. And like Pete's always there. Pete would be here today, but he's not feeling super well. I kind of had start of a migraine, still kind of there. But it was one of those things. Like I wanted to stream this afternoon on YouTube. I got everything set up. I got the bot set up yesterday, so all that stuff is going. Speaking of which, I don't know why that. Can you shoot the yellow box? That would be great. I want you to shoot the yellow box. Nope, I want you to shoot the yellow box. Nope, shoot the yellow box. Nope. All right, you'll eventually shoot the yellow box. All right, then. But it was one of those things. Like I got all this stuff set up yesterday. I spent a lot of the time and energy, and it's one of those things. Like if I don't start doing it, I won't do it. So at some point, you got to rip the Band-Aid off and just do it. So that's what I did. So I'm just gonna kind of deal with it no. Why all the angry memes? But I just wanted to at least get in and hopefully get the probably shouldn't. I have enough of this, but parts damage. I like parts damage. Jesus, you guys are angry. Ow! Stop blowing up my ship! Bunch of jerks. Oh god, no. Nope. Oh, that didn't go off as well as I wanted. This boss is so mean. He's so fast, and then those damn flame turrets. It's just so painful. Like, come on. And like I can't get away from them. Like no matter how fast I go, he just slowly chews through me. Yay, up again. But yeah, so it's just this loop, right? And I made a video, I restarted the game, and I went through the first couple of loops, and to kind of show people like how the game started and got that stuff going. And at first, I was just gonna play for a while and just kind of let it run and see how it just to kind of see how it played. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'll just hit the button and push live and see what happens. I think I did everything right. I'm not entirely sure. Like there's some weird screens and there's a live button on the page, and like I don't know. I have no indication of how many people are watching, or which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the only way it likes me doing that is if I go full screen over there. Tesla coil's probably not a bad. Yeah, so the thing is a lot of people are starting to realize that, like Twitch, yeah, they have a dominant position, and they are dominant. YouTube is trying to get people to come in. It is what it is. But the problem is Twitch is abused a dominant position, right? And it's it is what it is, and it's one of those things. Like, so it was the same thing when I was in the Navy, right? When I was getting out of the Navy, they're like, "Oh, you'll never find another job. You know, you'll never, life is so hard outside if you're not in the Navy, and like you have to stay here, because if you don't stay here, you'll never be able to survive out there, without us." And like, no, that's not true. Like I've done well outside of the Navy, but you believe these guys, and it's FOMO, right? It's the fear of missing out. It's people thinking that, well, if I leave Twitch, then they're, I'm gonna miss out on partners. If I leave Twitch and I go to YouTube, then I miss all those fancy bits. If and don't get me wrong, like not having the channel points and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to look into, because I think I'm gonna have to look into my chatbot maybe, and see if I can kind of generate some of that back, because with Lumia Stream, I can at least get some of the stuff back, I think. Like I could get dog ammo, and like I could the hydrate, stuff like that. I can do that stuff with Lumia Stream, I think. So at least we can bring back some of the interaction, because I do like that interaction. I do like people being able to interact with the stream, and being able to do things like that. But I think I can do that with Lumia Stream, and I know the problem is it would just be a command. So I don't know. The problem is trying to restrict the command so that only people with points can use it. See, I'm telling you, it is the UI. They have integration with all the close to reach. Yeah, and the emotes and the channel emotes, stuff like that. That stuff is there. And that's the thing. And trying to it is that interaction, and that is definitely going to be something different. It's something we have to overcome. But like I said, at this point, it's going to really use right for the shield. It jerk. Jesus, like that's so freaking mean. All right, there. Oh, now I just got freaking 4 layers to deal with. But yeah, it is the UI. It is the interaction. It's some of the little things to kind of deal with. But the other side of it too is if I live stream on YouTube, and somebody comes and watches it later, the chat messages are still there because it shows the chat messages on the side window. You can see them. So there's that. If I do it from Twitch, like I have to basically take the chat and then put it over the screen, and I've done everything I can to try to minimize the screen as much as I can so that I don't have a bunch of garbage all over the place. So it's half of one, 3 dozen of another, like. Like there's no way to win, right? And you know, there's pluses and minuses to both sides. So it's something to look into. But sometimes, like some of the issues that I won't even know that they're issues until I can come try to stream over for a while. So now that we've actually got a stream over here on the YouTube. Then okay, well these are the problems. These are the things that we're missing. Can we add that stuff back? Can we, how do I at least now know to go Google that question. They're slowly picking me apart, bunch of jerks. Yep, just kill me. There you go. No. But that's the thing, is I go so far into the game and just nuts. Go. Anyway, that's it, guys. Let me call my aunt real quick, see what she needs, and then I'm gonna shut this down. I may either play this some more, or I may try something else later. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and end off. Thanks, Simon, for coming and hanging out with us. You did repeat yourself. I appreciate it. That's awesome, buddy. You take it easy. We'll talk to y'all soon. All right.